What is up, you one person out there watching? You know who you are. You're fucking awesome. Anyway, welcome back to Lost Souls, my Dark Souls Remastered playthrough with Permadeath. In the last part we rung the first... No, actually in the part before that we rung the first Bell of Awakening, and in the last part we fought the Capra Demon.
Why, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to make it. Oh, somebody rang the bell. Wait, was it you? You never give up, do you? I don't know how you do it. Well, don't stop now. Only one more. But it's going to be suicide.
Well, maybe not everyone is as much of a useless bitch as you are. Fucker. Anyway, so now that that's done, I guess actually I'm not gonna go to Blighttown. Not yet, anyway. Instead, I'm gonna go right back to the Undead Parish. I'm just gonna walk right past all these cleric people, because I don't like clerics. Unless I'm making a faith build. Faith builds are actually crazy strong, by the way. That won't be needed for this run, I don't think. I just don't want to go through all the trouble of, you know, obtaining the right catalyst and all the spells I need and then, like, fall off some ledge and die and lose it all. I'm just gonna go with a maxed out weapon and kill everything. Right, what I'm doing here is... So I got, if you remember, it was sped up, so maybe you didn't even see it, but I killed a crystal lizard. And I think it was the one in Darkroot Forest, or Darkroot Garden, rather. And I got large titanite shards. So, with the new amber I just got...
Why, that's a fine ember you have there. I could smith. Why not lend it?
I'm just gonna give that to him. I know.
Hardly wait to get started.
Well, you can start right now. And with that I can ascend my weapon from +5 to +6. Which is gonna be a tremendous help with the next boss. Which is not necessarily super hard, but it's just gonna make the fight a lot quicker, and the quicker it is...
Neither of us want to see you go, Hall.
The quicker it is, the less time will there be for me to die stupidly to lava. Awesome. So that's cool. Just gonna homeward bone back to Firelink Shrine. And now we're headed for Blighttown. I wish I had some more souls, because then I would have just gone ahead and bought a smith box so I can just upgrade my sword further out there, but you know, whatever. Just gonna get it later, or probably more likely just after Blighttown. I'm gonna go back to Andre and upgrade it more. Actually, there's a smith right here too. Rickard of Vinheim, he's called. I might use him later for that when I come back from Blighttown. Will save me the track to Andre. Over there's an undead dragon that can be either killed or you can just sneak around him and pick up the items. In particular, there's a Night Soul, which is pretty nice. There's a lot of souls. It also has a Dragon Shield, which has good fire defense. Not that you really need that very often. Ah, jeez, I'm terrible. Why am I bad? Oh, fuck me. Yeah, just die. Dung pie. Ah, you know what? Let me just use one of those. Cool. And that's how you parry, by the way. And yes, you can do it without a shield. You just hit L2 in the right moment, and that parries the enemy attack, and then you just hit R1 to riposte and do a lot of damage. Yeah. There's certain shields, like the buckler and target shield, that have more parry frames, so it's easier to parry with those. I don't want to go over the weight limit, because I equipped this face mask to hide my stupid ass face. So yeah. I really need the key in that chest that would just open the door that I was already able to open with the master key. And now I just want to be super careful to not fall off here somewhere. This area isn't necessarily super hard or anything, at least if you take this path. But you can still die, just from stupidity or just bad luck, I guess. Or just clumsiness, which I'm very prone to. I'm not the smartest guy, okay? God, can you please not stick to me? I can't see shit. Oh, and since we're human, we're gonna be invaded by my good friend Manager Mildred. So that's cool. Yeah. So there is NPC invaders. And there she is. That crazy bitch. What's up, Mildred? Oh, she actually hit me. And you're dead. And so is this stupid mosquito. Yeah, I never really understood why the mosquitoes in this game, instead of sucking blood, they actually spit blood at you. I'm pretty sure that's not actually how mosquitoes work, but that's fine. Got some humanities, very nice, and a butcher's knife, which I'm not going to use, but it is a decent weapon. It's basically, it's kind of like a bigger and stronger battle axe. Kind of want more endurance and vitality. Yeah, sounds good. Now what I want to test is if I can actually make it through the swamp with the whole thief set, because that increases my poison resistance by a bunch. But before I do that, let me just kindle the bonfire. Hello? Oh, that was just weird. Okay. I'm totally gonna get poisoned anyway. There's just no way. Maybe if I was wearing the whole set and on top of that the poison bite ring. But yeah, not like this. Here, there's another large titanite shard to upgrade my weapon with. Very nice. I'm just gonna stay far away from these guys, because they will just hurl rocks at you or like roll you over with them. It's not fun. And now we can take on the boss of this area. Which, if you have never seen this game, you're in for a treat. And I hope I don't mess it up because I'm stupid and die or anything like that. I might as well go ahead and... Hey, I never noticed these guys make Demon Soul sound effects. They're like... That's like the guys with the big noses in the Valley of Defilement. Also, even though you just killed her as a phantom, you can summon Man-Eater Mildred to assist you in the fight, but she's largely useless. She's basically just a distraction. She's very tanky, but she won't do any damage. The problem is, though, bosses scale up in difficulty when you have people helping you, even if it's NPCs. So yeah, it will just make it so the boss takes way less damage, or has more health rather. I think I'm ready. I forgot to re-equip my other armor, but that's fine. I don't need the poison. Why, hello there. Yeah, they really shouldn't have zoomed in on her that much, because from far away she actually looks very pretty. From up close though, kinda trash. I'm just gonna bait her into an attack just so I can buff up in peace. Run away from that, because that shockwave deals a lot of damage, and depending on how much health and defense you have, it might just one-shot you. So yeah, just avoid getting hit by it, or if you absolutely have to, just block it, even if it's with your weapon. At least you won't die. It'll take most of your life, but you won't die. Go you, girl. Swing that sword. And my buff has run out, but that's fine. I actually do pretty decent damage even without it. And that wasn't too bad. Cool. Twin Humanities. And this is the second Bell of Awakening. We did it, we beat the game. Sweet. So now we have access to a new area. But before we go there, I have more business down here. And we're only about like 15 minutes in. So I can do some more. And this is the Demon Ruins. Oh wow, look at that, 5 damage for 1 level up. Yes please. So we've seen these guys before, but they were all pacified. However, this area has ones that are aggressive. And they have a specific grab attack where like a maggot comes from their axe sack and grabs you and bites you in the face, and that will actually infect you and will eventually grow an egg out of your head, and that egg will continue to consume half of any souls that you absorb, so you'll just level up way slower. So try to not get infected by him. Here we actually have another boss, and I really hope I can get the cheese kill on him. It's been fucking ages since the last time it didn't work, so I'm gonna assume it's gonna work this time as well. But if not, I'm gonna be in a world of shit, because fighting this guy normally is just a huge pain in the ass. Now, when you enter the room, he's not actually aggressive unless you deal damage to him, or you go over here and take this item, because this is actually the corpse of his sister. Yeah, he used to be human. And yeah, you just desecrated her corpse and he's pissed. So just wait for him to spit lava here and then just make a run for it. I've seen people take a different route from mine and run to the right here. I can absolutely not recommend that, because it seems to just not work as well. This just seems shorter and safer. It is imperative that you don't get him to attack anywhere here, and that you run all the way over here to the fog gate, and that will trigger him to do a special move, and there we go. And that is actually it. He will just wait here for you to kill him, and you just do any sort of 5 hits on him and he will just fall to his death. Pretty sweet. Yeah, unless you absolutely want to fight him and see all his moves, I really recommend you do what I just did, because he's not a fun fight by any stretch of imagination. He's super annoying and he's just a bitch and doesn't deserve to be fought fairly. And as you can probably imagine, this isn't a glitch or anything like that. It's actually intended. I mean, he has a special animation for hanging onto that ledge, and it's obvious that it is scripted for that to happen. So yeah, I guess it's just like a hidden way they implemented for players to beat him easier. Probably because he's a fucking bitch. But that is all I'm gonna do in this area for now, because this is actually a very late game area. gonna go ahead and level up a bit more. Yeah, let's get some... Yeah, let's get some dex. That actually benefits us more than strength right now. Cool. And then that's gonna be it for today. And in the next part we're gonna leave Blighttown and head for the new area that has just opened after ringing both bells of awakening. So, see you guys there. Bye-bye.